thank you for tuning in to Embrace My Melanin. It's your girl Rochelle, and in today's video, yes, as you saw by the title, I am going to be doing a quick review on the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. This foundation has been out for a few weeks now, and if you guys checked out my last haul, you will see that I hauled this in my last video, which is up by now. If you have not seen it, you know, it's gonna pop up somewhere saying, check out this haul. Go and check it out, boo. But if you would like to see my thoughts and opinions on this particular foundation, please keep on watching. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, well, come close. Come here. What you waiting on? What you waiting on, boo? Go ahead and click the button down below, please and thank you. All right, so here it is, the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. I picked mine up in the shade Deep 3, which is Iguacu. That word down there at the bottom. You see that word? I'm going to learn how to say that word one of these days. I just know that I'm messing it up real bad, okay? All right, but here it is. Here's the bottle right here, okay? Now this foundation retails for $49 and is available in 36 shades. If I'm not mistaken, I think there is 3 shades after my shade. No, excuse me, there are 5 shades. 5 shades after this shade right here. So you do have some options. If you think my shade may be a little bit darker or a lot darker, then we do have some options for you, okay? All right, so here it is right here. I chose this shade because this is the shade that I am in the Longwear Radiant Nars foundation. So I'm hoping that that I'm matching this one. Otherwise, I'm going to take this back and switch it for something that actually works. But here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to squeeze it out right here on the back of my hand. Come on. Ooh, hello. Wait, you kind of. Okay, so I will tell you off rip, this is a liquidy foundation right here, baby. Okay. All righty then. So let's see how we did. Ooh, it's liquidy. Okay, and I don't know if I should use a brush or a sponge. Let's use a sponge. Okay, so here I am. I am back after doing this side of my face right here. I will say that it is not a dead-on shade right here as far as match. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this shade is more of a neutral undertone, where it looks like I'm just a little bit more red in my undertone. Okay, not that it looks bad or anything like that. It's just not a dead-on match. Okay, so I probably will go back and see if I could get a different shade and get a better shade. I just got it off of what the Longwear Radiant was. Okay, but outside of that, this is very much so a medium coverage, but it is buildable. I put just a little bit more down here on my jar line where my scarring and some hyperpigmentation is. So I put it down here to build it up, and it did build and cover it completely. So if you're looking for something that's going to cover scarring or redness, this will do it. Okay, all right. But other than that, very lightweight, very easy to put on. It's not super thick or anything like that. But even though it's very, very much so a liquidy foundation, it didn't like blop all over the place. It's very controllable. You know, like sometimes you get some of those liquidy foundations and it just seems like they go everywhere. This one doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to finish off this side of my face and I will be right back. And here it is. Here I am. I am back, and here is my finished face right here. I did only use one other Nars product, which was the concealer. I used that in the shade Amande. I used that, and I used some other products. I used the Derma Blend loose setting powder. I've had this powder for quite some time, and this is my first time using it. It's a shame. I've had this powder for over a year. This is my first time trying it out, but I liked it. I did like it. I will say that, okay? But here I am. I am getting ready for church. I decided to do a quick beat before I went on in, went on in and praise the Lord. Okay. All right. But I will say now it's early afternoon. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. It's 12:57. I am going to head on out. I think service starts at 1:30. So yeah, it only takes me about 15 minutes to get there. So I'm about to head on out right now, and I should be back hopefully around about 9 o'clock to let you guys know what this face do. All the other products that I use today will be linked down in the description box. So I say will be listed down in the description box below, just in case you're curious what I have on my face right here. I didn't do anything with my eyes because I want to keep it really, really simple today. I didn't want to jazz it up. But I think this is cute. I think this is enough. Okay. So if you would like to see my final thoughts on how this foundation lasted in about a good 8 hours, keep on watching. I'll be right back. It's just seconds for you and hours for me. I'll be back. Okay, and here I am. I am back after several hours right here. Okay, it is now 8:23 at night. It has been quite literally like 7.5 hours since you guys have last seen me, but it's been right at that 8-hour mark since I actually put on the foundation itself, because I had to put on everything else, of course. Okay, so we're right at that round about 8-hour mark of me wearing this foundation, and here it is. Okay, all right. Not bad at all. I'm a little oily right here in my T-zone right here. I have not blotted my face at all today. I've been out in the elements. It's kind of cool here in Savannah where I am. It's kind of cool here, so it really hasn't stood the hot elements, okay, like the sweat elements, as it will, because it could get a little sweltering here in South Georgia. But that outside, of that aside, not bad at all. Okay, beautiful natural finish that you see here. I'm gonna look down in my mirror. Okay, and like I said, just getting oily right here in my T-zone, but it has been right around that 8-hour mark with, like I said, no blotting or anything like that. So I'm just going to take a little puff right here. This is the Fenty puff that I got inside of the setting powder, and I'm just going to blot in this area real quick. Okay. All right, and here it is, blotted. Some excess came on off or whatever, but it cleaned up really, really nice. Like I said before in some previous videos, there's never going to be a straight full 8-hour plus day where I'm not going to blot my face. I'm not going to get a little tissue and just clean up around my nose area, especially when I know that that's the area where I get a little oily in. I'm dry combination skin, but on my outer part of my face right here, it's just still beautiful and flawless. But of course, in that nose area, some in the forehead area, it got a little oily, which is to be expected from my skin type. However, just doing that quick blotting session, just a little, it cleaned up beautifully. beautifully with no extra product, okay? So overall with this particular foundation being $49, medium natural finish, but buildable, because it did build up on my jawline right there where my scarring is, and it having 36 shades. Not bad. Not a bad foundation at all. I really and truly like this foundation. If you like a natural medium finish, come on. Come on. Now I will say this, if you are looking for something that will blur your pores, this foundation did not do that. This foundation did not do that. Crazy enough, I did not use a primer. I thought I did. I did not use a primer at all. So if you could put on a blurring primer, something that's gonna make just blur your face out, try that and it might blur your pores. But my pores, if you can probably see it, is very visible. Probably use the of course the Benefits Professional primer, and also the One Size magnetic primer. I absolutely love that primer, but today was one of those days, crazy enough, that I just didn't use a primer, you know. But overall with this particular foundation, I ain't mad at it. I am not mad at it. I mean, I am in the shade, and I figured out what the name of I went and did a little research about the shade that I am wearing right here. The shade is called Iguacu, okay? Iguacu. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, okay? Because I was pronouncing it Iguacu, but it really is Iguacu. 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 Okay? Iguacu. Told y'all I was going to get it. I was going to get it. Ha! Iguacu. Okay? Okay. All right. So, that being said, with it having 5 shades available after this shade, they go into a pretty good deep shade range. I was torn between this shade and I believe, no. Sorry, that was another foundation that I picked up. Coming with the foundation reviews. Look forward to them. Look for them, okay? But I picked up this shade, like I said, because I got this because of the Long Wear Natural Radiant Foundation. But I am going to go back and see if there's a better shade for me. Not that this shade is bad at all. Not that this shade is bad, but it's more of a neutral undertone, and chances are I could probably go for something that's a little bit more warm red in undertone, okay? But outside of that, Nars, y'all done did it again. Y'all done gave me, out of the 4 foundations that you guys have, I love 2 out of the 4. Love 2 out of the 4. Okay, the Luminous one and the Natural Radiant, I think, or the Natural Creamy. The first one and the second one. Those 2, in my opinion. But that Long Wear Radiant and the Light Reflecting, baby, gotta love it. Gotta love it, okay? All right, but that is it. That is all for this video. I thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below, please, and thank you. And if you like me just a little bit, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to stay blessed, stay beautiful, and please continue to stay safe. Bye.